Early life.
His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej was born in Cambridge, Massachusetts in the United States of America on Monday 5 December 1927. He was the younger son of HRH Prince Mahidon of Songkhla and Mom Sangwan. Bhumibol had one elder sister and one elder brother, the late Her Royal Highness Princess Galyani Vadhana and the late His Majesty King Ananda Mahidon.
Education.
The young boy who would become King Bhumibol came to Thailand in 1928, after his father Prince Mahidol obtained a certificate from Harvard. He briefly attended Mater Day School in Bangkok, but in 1933 his mother took the family to Switzerland, where he continued his education. The king-to-be returned to Thailand from time to time, but most of the time, he stayed in Switzerland for his education. He received his high school diploma with a major in French literature, Latin, and Greek from the Gymnase Classique Cantonal of Lausanne. Then he began studying science at the University of Lausanne. The young Bhumibol studied in Switzerland until 1945, when he left the University of Lausanne at the end of World War II. At the age of 18, Bhumibol returned to the University of Lausanne to finish his degree. He changed his major from science to political science and law.
Relationship.
Bhumibol was engaged to Mom Rajawong Sirikit Kitiakara in 1949. They married a year later in April 1950. After the royal wedding, King Bhumibol conferred Queen Sirikit. They have 4 children, namely Her Royal Highness Princess Ubal Ratana, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Maha Vajira Longkorn, Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chakri Sarindhorn and the youngest, Her Royal Highness Princess Chulabhorn.
Work and recognition.
Bhumibol was crowned King of Thailand on 5 May 1950 at the Royal Palace in Bangkok, where he pledged that he would «reign with righteousness for the benefit and happiness of the Siamese people». His Majesty King Bhumibol is admired for his efforts throughout his reign internationally. With exceptional intelligence, His Majesty has taken his natural gifts for the sciences and applied them directly to serve the Thai people. Examples of development projects are Royal Rain Project, Royal Hilltribe Projects, Pasak Dam Project, the Chai Phathana Aerator Project, the Monkey Cheeks Project, and Pakphanang Project. In recognition of His Majesty the King's numerous royal projects improving the lives of his people, the United Nations chose the occasion of the 60th anniversary of his reign to award His Majesty the United Nations Development Programme's first ever Human Development Lifetime Achievement Award. It was presented by UN Secretary-General H. E. Kofi Annan on May 26, 2006. It brings global recognition to His Majesty's extraordinary achievements, dedication and compassion.
Accomplishment.
King Bhumibol is an accomplished song composer, author and sailor. His first composition, entitled, Seng Tien, in 1946, sparked his love for composing music. King Bhumibol is a best-selling author and translator. In 2003, he published The Story of Thong Deng, the story of a stray dog that he adopted and named Kon Thong Deng. Books that he has translated include Phyllis Ortiz' Tito, and William Stevenson's A Man Called Intrepid. A biography of a famous Canadian spy bearing the Thai title, Nai in Phu Pid Tong Lang Phra. King Bhumibol won a gold medal for sailing in the 4th Southeast Asian Peninsula Games in 1967.
Illness and death.
King Bhumibol had been treated at Siriraj Hospital since 3 October 2014. The king had a high fever due to a blood infection. His health improved after his doctor gave him antibiotics. Until 28 September 2016, he had a low-grade fever and pneumonitis. His doctor then treated him with antibiotics and hemodialysis owing to hypotension. His health later worsened due to a liver infection, and his condition remained unstable. The king died at the hospital on 13 October 2016 at 15:52 local time. King Bhumibol Adulyadej of Thailand died at the age of 88 after a long illness. A year-long period of mourning was subsequently announced. He was the 9th king of the Chakri dynasty who ascended to the throne on June 9, 1946 and was the world's longest reigning monarch.